So why is it when you have people that in the same neighborhood, they hang out together, they they play in the same sandbox, they as kids they came up together, they did things together, they mischief things together, ran capers together. So why is it when you got a history of one particular neighborhood project, whatever, and you got certain entertainers that make it out of the projects and they get big, they become legendary status, they drop a few albums or films and what have you in the entertainment business, and they get put on, and they're trending, they're ascending, they're rising. You know, through the course of their careers, they have made it to a level of legendary status, and you know they, for the most part, some can maintain that status. There's a lot of other ones that kind of get cold a little bit. Then they might put on drop another album or movie or whatever they do in the entertainment business. They status rise again. Why is it sometimes you hear so many stories about other people in that neighborhood that's trying to come up and bubble up with their projects, and they trying to get their little career off, and they're not working with much, they're just working with a lot of savvy and determination and hard sweat, whether they doing a film, docu-series, or just trying to come up, man, just trying to make something of themselves like their previous predecessors, like their previous people in their neighborhood or their buddies did. You know, they don't want to be known as hang-ons and entourage. They want to get their little career going in the right spot and right direction. So how come I be hearing all these stories about sometimes when, you know, when someone's doing a little bit of headway, doing something for themselves, but they don't get that love from the previous person that they hung out with. Yeah, privately they get, it's all love. They get that, yeah, man, what's up? They get a pound. Yo, man, I love what you doing, man. Love you, bro. Blah, blah, woo, woo, woo. But why they don't ever shout the people out and their projects out? Why do people have to kind of, you know, that person shouldn't have to beg for that. They, you know, if that's your man and y'all came up together and y'all blood, sweat, and tears and whatever y'all did together on your rise, you know, supporting you and backing you in everything you did. But when it comes to the individual who wants to jump out there on his own, he don't get that love back. He don't get that. It's kind of like some fake love. I'm not gonna say jealousy because I really don't know what's in the dude's heart, but it's kind of come off like fake love, you know? And, you know, I've been checking out, reading different things and peeping different things about people that's out here trying to thrive to get themselves and their family in a better position, just like the previous person, but they don't get that support. Why is that? Why do they not get that support from the person that they was, you know, doing things with and rising up together, and he's supporting you or she's supporting you, and but they don't show that. It's not reciprocal. I don't understand that. We gotta do better than that, man. I mean, if you don't really rock with someone like that, then you know, just say it. You know, just don't fake it out. Just just do you. But sometimes people need an extra boost from the person that has made it. And they need that extra push or just that extra shout out to draw attention and awareness to that next man's project who's trying to bubble up and get out the hood just like you did. Why is that so difficult? Why is that a difficult thing to do? I never understood that. You know, does money and fame change people to the point where they just forget where they come from? They forget the struggle. They forget that there's other talented people that looked at you as their idols and they want to make a name for themselves independently. You know, people don't really deep down, if they can just do it on their own, you know, I'm sure they give it 100%, but sometimes they just need that extra endorsement. And it seems like it's like it takes an act of Congress for that to happen for certain people. You know, so when that person does get a little bit of limelight shedded his way, he does get a little recognition. Does it seem like it's jealousy? Does it come off? I mean, do the other idol seem to come off like a certain kind of way about it? Like you don't want, you know, you don't want nobody else to shine. I'm just speaking just based on stuff that I read about people's projects and this, that, and the other, and they go on these different platforms and they tell their stories and they give their testimony about how they went from A to Z, and the person that they were supporting 100% who got previously and got to a level, and all they asked for a little shout out or a song. You know, they ain't asking for much. And it's crickets. It's crickets. It's like, wow. Wow. It was all good just a week ago. But now, you know, but then once that person put it out there, like, well, so and so ain't really back me like that. You know, I didn't hear from him. We reached out, but we didn't get the same energy back. We didn't get that love. It didn't seem like it, so we didn't hear from him. And then when I get out there, and then you know, people start to question this person's integrity, or the person that previously, you know, got mogul, rap mogul status, legendary status. Then all of a sudden, boom, there's something on Twitter to say, oh, support this, support that. It shouldn't have to take all that, man. It shouldn't have to take that. It should just be, you know, that love, man. You know, people ain't trying to eat off of you. They're just trying to get to the runway. They're just trying to get on a runway to take off. That's all they asking. Never understood that, man. Never understood why people just don't reach back and help people and just give them a little boost. Especially if you have something from the same neighborhood. Unless you just deep down inside dude was just fake. Well, just a funny style dude from the beginning anyway. So, I don't know. Never understood that. Never understood that. It's a different world we live in. I just thought I had to say that tonight because it was just reading something. It was just, man, it just irked me, man. I don't put no stock in some of these celebrities sometimes, man. But when you read stuff like that, it just make you shake your head like, why, dude? Why? You just want to shine. You just want everything on you. You know, you want to be all this. Oh, I'm the voice of this. It's crazy, man. Well, that's all I had to say. It's just something was on my mind. I figured I had to jump on here real quick to just get it off. I just had to vex. All right, well, that's all I had to say. Why don't y'all ponder that though? Why? Do y'all know anybody like that? Do y'all? I mean, is it just me? Am I tripping or what's going on? I don't know, man. It's weird. It's goofy. I'm out.